Okay, I want to know something. Would you lend money to somebody who continuously doesn't pay it back or gives you dribs and drabs at a time, makes promises to pay you back with interest? Okay? So you keep lending them money because, they're paying a little bit back, and you're looking forward to, all right, I'm going to get this money with interest. But, months go by, years go by, and the money you've been lending them just seems to be growing. You're not exactly getting back, what you were expecting and stuff. I mean, would you continue lending money to someone like that? Conventional wisdom would say, no, you wouldn't. But that's what America is exactly doing here. We approximately take in $2 trillion in taxes right now, per year. $2 trillion in taxes. The debt ceiling right now is just raised over $14 trillion. The Federal Reserve just printed out money, right? More money out there with the, check it out, QE2. $600 billion. Just printed it up. And China, other countries, lend us money. Yeah, they lend us money. And with the promise that something's going to be paid back later on in advance. And now they're going to have to raise the debt ceiling again. For those who don't know, Congress gets together and votes whether we should raise the amount of money that this country wants to owe. Yeah. So anyway, and then they just keep printing up this money, which becomes worthless because it's not backed up by anything. America's greatest export right now is debt. And now you see the prices of gold and silver are just making remarkable jumps right now because of what the Fed's doing. Also, we had this investigation into a couple of banks, JP Morgan being one of them, of manipulating silver. I've been telling everybody for a while that silver right now, well, this is say a couple months ago, when gold was probably around $1,200, and in the ratio was just off. I've been telling people silver should easily be $50. You don't have to believe me, but ask a couple of my friends. Since 9/11, almost 10 years now, I've been telling them and bugging them, gold and silver. We started to spend all that money for Homeland Security, anti-terrorist, things that we had to do to fight terrorism, going to a war. I mean, this takes money. So, I saw the beginnings then. And now, even though some of you might be saying, okay, well, God, man, silver's going up high. I can't even forget about it now. I missed my chance. No, you didn't. Yeah, your profits are not going to be as much. But it's about, what, 28 now. Going towards 29. And gold is now 1,400. So now you're talking about a ratio. Silver should easily be $60 an ounce. Easily. Not a problem. That's what it should be now. So, get what you can. Go to eBay. Go to APMEX, which I use. APMEX.com. APMEX. And check it out. Okay? If you haven't started, start now. And then get yourself a safe deposit box in the bank. Keep it safe. Okay? I don't know what it costs for a safe deposit box in your area, okay, but it's like $70 where I am for the year. But for that peace of mind, it's worth it, okay? So do that. Yeah, man, it's not too late. So, America, wake up. I mean, you wouldn't lend money to somebody who continually doesn't pay it back, and that's what America's doing. And you can only do it for so long, and then what? What do you think will happen then? Hmm? You know? You would want your money, right? I'm sure these countries, China, they're going to want their money. You're going to see their rates go up. They've been holding on to gold and silver. They've been stockpiling, China, for the past 10 years. Past couple years, they allowed their citizens to buy silver and gold. Go, search the videos, Google it. Alright? They were educating their citizens. They might not have some of the freedoms we have here, but they definitely, China was watching its back. You know, you still need people to run a country. You still need people to run, pay those taxes and whatever not. So you gotta do something right by your people. Keep them loyal. Anyway, but we get a lot of empty promises here. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Another thing I want to add, I'm hopeful really about this. Oh, you like that little Statue of Liberty? I put the sunglasses. I am hopeful that we can have somewhat of a revolution going on. Okay, a peaceful revolution, we hope. And I've been very disappointed by both parties. I was a registered Republican for a while, until stuff in the 90s, But I think we need a strong third party. I think the Tea Party can help in that if we get rid of the religious rhetoric and just let's deal with the fiscal responsibilities, getting back to the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. This is what the core values of what the party stands for. I know they have their religious bent, and I don't always agree with everything that they, support. I think there could be some movement. It might be a little too late. Might be some really tough decisions that are going to have to be made. And some people who are not prepared are going to suffer. And part of preparing is to prepare for prices to go up, inflation, and everything else. Gold and silver, 5,000 to 6,000 years has been used. It's real money. Stock up on food, more importantly, because food prices are on the rise, because the dollar is losing value, so therefore it takes more dollars to make things. It's why your oil's going up. It takes more dollars. The dollar has become worthless because they just keep printing and printing it up. Do the math. So, whatever little way you can, prepare. Get the food. Rice, especially rice, beans, food that can last a long time. Stock up. Those cereals, beans, whatever you want, do it. And depending on your area and the law, get yourself a weapon, a gun. Yep. Because in desperate times, people do desperate things. And I will leave you with one of my favorite quotes. Failure to prepare prepares you for failure. Have a great day, everybody. God bless America.